Hello, everyone, and thank you once again for tuning in to my show. I had to do this audio this evening. It's regarding Maleah Davis. You guys remember when Derion Vince was packing her body out in a basket on camera, and he kept trying to deny the fact that it was actually him that killed the baby? And many people thought it was Brittany Bowens because of the fact that she left the baby with him and the timeline of when she left to go and I guess to her father's funeral. Okay, today Derion Vince was convicted of murder and he pleaded guilty. Now, my thing, you guys, I was wondering, and I don't know about you, but I was wondering if you think he pleaded guilty because of the fact that it was going to help him with his sentencing, or if he pleaded guilty to protect the baby's mother, because everyone at that time felt that she had something to do with it because she had allowed him to mistreat the child in the past. And she was on TV with the civil rights activists, um, saying that she recalled when he was bathing her and this, that, and the other. So now, do you think he was, you know how a lot of men go to jail and they go, I'm not a snitch. I will not snitch. I will die not snitching. So, do you think it was because he didn't want to get her in trouble because of the son? Or do you think it was actually the truth? Because in many people's minds, it was like both of them had something to do with it. Remember? I mean, it was talk all over town, talk all over the world that Derion Vince and Brittany Bowens had something to do with the death of Maleah Davis. And especially when she was on TV and she knew all of how he had abused the child because she actually was saying what he did on camera. Now, Derion Vince has 40 years, but guess what? He was only, what, 26, 27, in his late 20s when he did the crime. He admitted to the crime. 40 years with time served already and then possibly parole. Do you think he'll be getting out? Like maybe do less than half of that 40 years? Which means he could possibly be in his late 40s or early 50s at least and still have a life, but the baby does not have a life. She's gone. Do you think that was enough time for him? I mean, I guess it could be if, in fact, he's taken the rap for someone else. It could be enough time because he pleaded guilty to save someone else, and that could be why his time is short and nobody knows how it happened. The universe just allowed it to happen because of the fact that he did not snitch on Brittany Bowens. So that helped him cut his time by just actually pleading guilty. But my thing is, I feel that his time would have been cut shorter than that if he would have told the truth. In everybody's mind, allegedly, she had something to do with it. I'm not saying, I can't say she actually did, but it was that timeline problem that everyone was confused about. So Maleah Davis is gone. Derion Vince only gets 40 years. He could possibly be out in maybe, let's say, 20. If he gets out in 20 years, like half of each one of those 20 years that he has to do, one of the 20 years was for the murder of the child, the other 20 years um, for messing with, interfering with the corpse of the child. So he could be in his 50s when he get out, you guys, and that's still young. He still has time to do whatever it is he wants to do. But Maleah Davis is gone. What do you think about that time? Do you think it's enough? Do you think it's not enough? In my book, it's not enough if he did it. It's not enough if he did it. Because look at all the monies that was spent with everybody looking for the baby, everybody's time, even mine, even yours, even everybody all over the world went through trauma mentally because a baby was killed, stuffed in a basket, walked across the field, put in a car, and driven away with her corpse in the car that he was driving. In my mind, it's not enough time. It's really, it's not, because she has no time at all left. She's gone. It's not enough time. And to me, it seems that someone else probably should have got the other 40, which could have made it 80. I just can't see a mother letting a man keep her little girl and going out of town like that, knowing that he had already been bathing her and this, that, and the other. It's no way. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it. But that's what it is. And today it came out. I saw it on ABC News that Derion Vince pleaded guilty, 40 years. Let me know what you think about it. Please click like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be coming back with more as this story about this conviction, about this sentencing, it's going to be more and more talk surrounding that, I'm sure. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.